names of everybody because I don't know you. But every one of you are our VIP guest and our esteemed guest today, instead of me taking every single one's name. I will request you to please rise for the prayer. After Suraj will do the prayer.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sevakahishu Sevada Sevakahishu Sevada Sevakahishu Sevada.
Thank you, Dr. Suraj. You may be seated now. Today's event, you may wonder why we're having this event. I've been in the music industry, and this is how, whether it's India, whether it's Japan, or wherever, we celebrate every song released in this country, a video, a movie. Everything is a celebration for success. So in South Africa, we don't have this in the Indian market, and Bhavani Entertainment is hoping to create more and more Indian artists. But today's event is a launch of my grandchild, Pritisha M, her video, which is called Meri Maa. Okay. We're using Pritisha to set up an example of how we would like to work with Indian artists in our company called Bhavani Entertainment. So what we've done, and you see in South Africa, we don't have composers, we don't have people with the knowledge to work on composing music to its 100%, right? So that we could use, in Indian music, you have such things as murkis, sargams, paltas, vistas. In English, you call them really, meaning voice culture. Nobody in this country is qualified for that. So what we have done from Bhavani Entertainment, we went to India, we met with the Idols band, my favorite band. I always watched the show on TV and I thought, that's the band I want to work with. And we built a relationship with Mahesh Rao from the Idols, and we work with them to compose music. And in the end, what we do between South Africa and Mumbai, we work together to create songs. So the song of Meri Maa was recorded in India, composed there, but most important, guess what? It was written by Haveli, our own South African composer. India has helped us to put the voice culture into it. We also used our team in South Africa, Avesh Sarju, Nick Hussain, Sada Dindu Akari, myself, Dharam Suraj, to work on this recording. The voice was done in South Africa, the mastering, the mixing. So it's not an international song, it's a local song, South African artists. Okay? We're hoping after this, people see the video, and thank you to GlowTv for playing our video. We love your support, and please play more and more of Meri Maa. If you people really know the meaning of Meri Maa, I'm not going to tell you, but Zakia Ahmad said it on radio last night. And my little grandchild will tell you about it as well. It's a song that I don't know how Hussein composed it, but he can tell you more. I'm not going to speak for hours. I'm just going to say to you, we open to do more and more local artists. We offering you training from online training. The Indian Idols guys will train you. We can compose songs in South Africa. We can send it through. They'll assist us. They can even do music with us, and we'll work in South Africa. So artists, please come forward and talk to us at Bhavani. Pritisha's music is an example of how we want to set up. In the digital world today, there's so much money can be made. I mean, CDs are history, you know. So Indians, you can't pirate anymore, but you can share the music for sure. But we want you to share it. Why? Because artists love of live. The most income today worldwide is from live entertainment. Okay, so I mean, our artists don't know the potential of earning. When a song plays on radio, we get paid for playing. When you watch the YouTube video on YouTube, when you watch the video on YouTube, we get paid. Every action is a reaction for us commercially. I mean, you'll see something called strike on Facebook. If you went and took Pritisha's music today and you started promoting it and wanting to use it, you will see Facebook will strike you off and say you don't have the rights to it. So there's a lot of money made in digital world, especially on streaming, even if we get 1 cent, but the volumes of streaming are in millions. I'll quote an example for you quickly. So worldwide, if you look at when we release music, we don't worry about South Africa. We're releasing it worldwide. Our listenerships are in Japan, Australia, France. You know, they don't even worry about the culture of language. They actually want to view what is happening. Music is the only universal thing in the world. Never had apartheid. Can you believe it? That's the only thing we know that hasn't got apartheid. So our music is watched everywhere in the world. I have an artist I just presented a double platinum, but we've gone to 5 times platinum. 95% of our sales come from international. Further to this, I'll tell you something that's very important for artists to know, that SAMPRA has 45 million rand of funding. It is so sad that no Indian artist will enjoy this 45 million because we don't have the original artist. I mean, we want to establish this so you can be part of enjoying that sponsorship as well. So I'm not going to speak for hours. I'd like to move on to introduce our next person. Shireen is our MC for today. She'll do most of the work for me. I'd like to move on to introduce her. Thanks a lot for cell phones. So Shireen Ibrahim, she's a businesswoman, philanthropist, a community activist. She serves as an executive director of the ICMT group of companies made up of various businesses in the IT training and retail space. I'm going to read the speech because I really couldn't by heart it. It was too long for me. Shireen owns Heals International, Pty Ltd, a company which assists and supports women by focused empowerment projects and rewarding philanthropy efforts. And one such to mention was 30,000 school kids in the Asia area for anti-child trafficking, defense and training techniques against abduction. She served on the board directors of the International Association of, how do you pronounce it, PGNT, in the United States of America, and is also the Global Goodwill Ambassador for Humanitarian work in South Africa. Shireen does a lot of work. I don't know how she manages this, but I can tell you the other night she phoned me at 20 to 1. She said, I'm working on your program, Darren. You sure Fakir is coming? I said, I'm going to call him quickly. Okay, so she really, really works very hard. When I met with her, it took us like 5 hours meeting because she was more busy with all the calls. She is the CEO of the Community Heroes Humanitarian Awards, which has recently merged with I Am Staying brand, where she serves as the CEO and Executive Director on the I Am Staying Foundation, the largest social movement for good in South Africa, comprising of 1.2 million members. And the late has collaborated to assist the Gift of the Givers to co-fund for the Eastern Cape Aid broadcast in the press. When I was there, I saw Shireen doing this work on the call with, what's his name, with the Dr. Suleiman Imtiaz. I was so surprised, you know, R1 million is so much money that they could raise and give for a good cause. She's also the advisory board member on the South African International Film Academy Award. She's a board member of charity-driven organization, a non-profit founded 6 years ago, and also the founder of COVID-19 Heroes Award. I'm sure I'm going to get one, aimed at recognizing and pandemic. I'm going to get one because we followed protocol of COVID today. Okay. Thank you. Back in the day, Shireen sat on the adjudication panel for the project management in South Africa with the expert group and was part of the 100,000 certified project management professionals from the United Kingdom worldwide. She is also the 2020 Influential Woman of the Year Award recipient and has received various other professional accolades. Shireen is passionate about family, community, and plight for poor and lost people who are genuine and keep it real. Can you believe it? That was a long speech. And how does she do all these things? I don't know. I'd like to welcome Shireen, and she'll tell you more. Thank you so much for attending our launch. Don't leave this place without viewing the video. We're waiting for the sun to go down. It'll be a little dark. We have a cinema, and entertainment will be provided, and the snacks as well. Thank you so much.
I'm just checking whether the mic is working. So welcome everybody. Happy Diwali to everyone. All the ladies are looking very beautiful today. I can't compliment the men. My husband is over here. So I have to compliment my husband first. Thank you for matching me. My husband really doesn't like to come for functions, but because of me, he's always forced into that. But this is for a good cause. So I want to welcome everyone and thank you to the people that's hosting this as well and all the other participants. The co-MCs, so I'm not the only MC. I have my other friends that's also going to MC with me. So we'll give the welcomes just now. I am also going to read. I'm very tired, I must say. I've been putting together a lot of profiles, but this is for a good cause. So firstly, thank you, Jerem, for my introduction. It was very long. I tend to talk a lot. So I'm using the paper today so that I don't talk a lot and it keeps me in line. Otherwise, we can carry on until tomorrow. Okay, for Durham, it's business as usual. The music never strikes again. After 40 years at the helm of music, creating hits, carving out dazzling careers, and setting new records, Durham Suraj blazes a new trail with his new record label, Bhavani Entertainment and Investments. A champion of transformation, he has a proven track record of being on the side of the artist. He strove to ensure that there was a balance in the interests of the record company and artist community. He was instrumental in their discussions and influenced the manner in which monies intended for artists that was going to be channeled to the Performance Organization of South Africa, POSA, that's the acronyms, was paid to the artists. The impact of this was that millions of rands was put back into the purse of musicians. As such, Bhavani is a pro-artist label with a mind of its own. It's founded on the ethos of artists getting more out of their creativity. It's named after the Hindu goddess of creativity. And with Bhavani, Durham steps away from traditional contracts and the way of doing business. This is the future of digital world where artists earn more. The contract crafted by Durham Suraj and legal guru David Feinberg uses accessible language and is not the usual legal jargon and the dreaded fine print that often lands artists in uncomfortable situations due to misunderstandings. The clauses he plans to have 8 pages translated into isiZulu as the most spoken vernacular language in South Africa. There are groundbreaking clauses regarding international career, opportunities to be exploited, accounting credits, and merchandising as an artist, a confirmation letter as well. Durham has over the years mastered the industry and saw it evolve from vinyl cassettes, CDs, and now streaming. He is his own MBA of experience from the University of Hard Knocks. He came up the ranks since the days of being a stock analyst and buyer at MFP, aged 18 years ago in the 1980s. He settled at Universal Music Africa for the larger part of his career. In his last position, he was the Commercial Affairs and Local Music Director, from which he retired last year. Not bad for a man who played the guitar in a band and jumped into work immediately after matric. Going through the list of artists he contributed to propel in the stratosphere. Sorry, it's the last time I heard of the word stratosphere was when I was in school, and today's a lovely day, and it looks like we've got stratospheric clouds over here. So contributed to propel in the stratosphere of fame. It's evident that he worked with the only and the best that South Africa has to offer over the years. Some of the big names include Black Coffee. Please forgive me if I don't pronounce some of the names properly, so I'll make the audience keep me alert, and also will ensure that the pronunciation is also in line with South African standards. So we have Big Naz, Liquid Deep, Zonke, Jimmy Gluglu, Chico Twana, Yvonne Shaka Shaka, Senyaka, Kabelo Mabalani, Rhythmic Elements, Mafizolo Revolution, Black Motion, Maporisa Sipikiri, Kuzekimisi, Zahara, Robbie Malinga, Sipo Mbele, Oskido, Mahuta, Prince KB, DJ Kanyani, Zex Pantwini, the Soweto Gospel Choir, Kube Mbata, Budaza, DJ Melon, VOP, Revolution, Winnie Kumalo, Sipo Makabani, Helingiwe, Kaya Matetwa, Musa Sekwene, Hours Blue, Kip Verf, Deborah Fraser, Kelly Kumalo, Karabo, Lady Zama, Nicola Shabalala, Devon Knight, DJ Zintle, DJ Clock, Debbie K, KB, Dr. Tumi, Naima K, Wandi Mkubo, Verita, DJ Choice, Professor Donald, and Dr. Maruti. Did I pronounce all of that fine? Okay, just checking. Okay, his plans for Bhavani are grand and far-reaching as he continues his mentorship and producing shapeshifters in music. He runs his one-man show using the back end of Sony Music Artists. He is currently looking for hit songs for commercial radio airplay and for consumption on music streaming platforms. He's also looking for artists who are passionate and talented and who is invested in their craft. He's charting a new path, rewriting the rules, and always putting the artist first, and looks forward to setting new records and giving South Africa the best music yet. So those who want to contact Durham, please do so on info@bhavani-ent.com. Okay, so that is Mr. Durham Turat. As you can see, he's extremely busy on his phone. He's already started to get messages in, so please do follow him as well. So Durham, can you please wave to the crowd so those that have come late can also recognize and see you? Isn't he looking dashing today, as usual? He always sets the bar a little bit higher. Fakir is even smiling. But Fakir to smile, and the man that critiques everybody. Come on, Fakir. Don't you think Durham is looking lovely today?
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, I think Durham is trying to match all of the ladies today because he's trying to get more votes as well. But he definitely has my votes in terms of this entire campaign. So we also have the other M's I'm going to be calling through as well. So please, will you stand up? We have the lovely Yelumale. Kashni, please stand up. She dressed up especially for all the people today. I might say she had a lot of people at the house for Diwali, and she said she's definitely not going to miss this. Kashni is a jack of all trades and a master of some. Kashni is a former ZTV presenter, Mrs. India, South Africa, the face of Regencies, the former brand ambassador of South African National Parks for the Northern region, a mom, a philanthropist, a global talent advisor, and proud to be one of the main ambassadors for Heels International. And Riaz, I think I saw you. Okay, you're sitting near the back, being very quiet. Riaz, please come to the front so everybody knows who Riaz Safli is. I don't know why Riaz is there somebody over here, Riaz, that you know? They seem to be hiding. Okay, Riaz has 2 decades of experience in radio and completed his Bachelor of Arts in Communication Science with UNISA and works in the financial services industry. He completed a diploma in radio production and presenting at the London School for Radio and TV while living in the UK. During his stint at the radio station, he interviewed leading Bollywood stars such as Lata Mangeshkar, Amitabh Bachchan, Hrithik Roshan, Priyanka Chopra, and several other actors and leading singers. Besides radio, he also does voiceovers for radio commercials, produced his own stage show in 2017 and 2019 called Strings of Romance, and has been an MC for stage shows and weddings. In his spare time, he also manages his Bollywood website and Facebook page, pronounced Seni Talk, is am I right? Say that again.
Hello, everybody. Seni Talkies.
Okay, I'm just making sure because the way it's written and the way I pronounce it, you know, I come from a beautiful place called Indonesia. I'm proud Indonesian. I'm very much Indian. So I'm just making sure that the lingo is right. Okay, which was launched in 2011 after resigning from Eastwave Radio a few weeks ago. So definitely a loss to Eastwave Radio. Riaz ventured into his latest project, Thinking Out Loud, a lifestyle podcast which he launched on the 14th of November and is available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. He believes life is all about taking risk and thinking out of the box. Please wave to your avid fans. Then we also have a very beautiful lady. I didn't get a chance to meet her on my way. I didn't realize the estate was going to be that busy. But we have a beautiful lady called Estelle Vitti. She's the former Miss India and Miss Bollywood SA. Where is Crystal? Please, can you come to the front so everybody can see you? You are very much at the back. Otherwise, everybody just has to turn their necks around. Okay, and she's the lady that's been interviewing everybody that came through for the GlowTv interviews and introductions. She started her journey in the film industry in 2014. Thank you for being here. She has since acted on popular TV shows like High Rollers in films such as Broken Promises, Forever, and Looking for Love. She's not only known for her work in the camera, in front of the camera, but behind the camera as well. She recently made her directing and producing debut with the NFVF-funded film Light Bulb Moments. She's also a presenter for GlowTv. So these ladies, that is Crystal, is still going to continue doing impromptu videos and interviews with some of the guests on the floor. So please feel free to go to her as well. Kashni is going to come through a bit later and also discuss a few of the speakers. And we're also going to have Riaz as well. So Riaz thinks that he's sitting right at the end. I'm not going to notice him. My eyes are on you. Okay, so in terms of the high-level program, we have started a bit late. So for those who are wondering why I'm speaking so fast, it's because we're trying to limit the time. Okay, so I don't know the smoking facilities. I know it is COVID. Which area is dedicated to people that can smoke? Is that the smoker's corner? I see a few hidden ashtrays over there. So which area is the smoker's area? The lady of the house? Right at the end. Across the river. My husband's a smoker, so he's very interested in wanting to know where is the smoker's area. Okay, so everybody, just a bit of general protocol. We are still under COVID, so it's important that we keep the social distance. We maintain putting on the mask, and we ensure that we sanitize as well. When we are coming up here, it's fine to take out your masks and do the pictures and all of them. Please, it's important that we take cognizance of the COVID responsibilities and the regulations. Everybody was asked to do a temperature check as well as sign in. Please ensure that your name is also there on the list. In case we have a situation afterwards, we know who to contact. So from my side, I think Dharam will have to get into the next part of the program. I don't know whether you want to go into group photos immediately. Okay, so we have this beautiful lady over here. Isn't she looking lovely? This is why everybody is here. Give her a round of applause. Okay, so I'm going to introduce her first while she's calming her nerves, but I don't think she needs to calm her nerves. She's a very confident lady. The first time I met her, I actually fell in love with her. That was at Ash Hussein's event at the Flavors of India, and I couldn't stop looking at her and her beautiful hair. My mom always told us the beautiful woman is the hair. So whenever I look at children having long hair, it's something that's really to be admired. So Pritisha M, better known by the artist name Pritisha M, is a talented 11-year-old from Springs on the East Rand in Gauteng, South Africa. She was not born to be average. She was born to be something big, as reflected in her God-given voice. Her love for music and passion for singing and entertaining started at the tender age of 3. She's also very fond of playing the harmonium. She has been learning to craft her skills further by studying Hindi classical music at the Ninad School of Music under the guidance of Sri Sharadindu Adhikari and Srimati Monisha Shaw. Whenever Pritisha M visits her favorite country, India, she receives training from the famous music Guruji, Mahesh Rao, music composer and violinist of Indian Idol Sony TV, superstar singer Sony TV and Little Chamzi TV. Pritisha M was fortunate to meet and mingle with the Indian Idol's 11 artists at the grand finale hosted in Mumbai. She has recorded her first song as an unplugged mashup medley at the Ray and Raga studio with Indian Idols band members, produced by Mahesh Rao, entitled Moments of Love, Mohke Dage, Sargam from Kar More Pardesiya and Luka Chupi. Luka Chupi was one of my favorite movies of recent. My husband doesn't actually watch Indian movies, but he's testament to the fact that that movie was something that really grabbed our attention. So congratulations to that. She is the first 11-year-old in South Africa to release her own original Hindi song, Meri Maa, written by Hussain Valley and produced by Mahesh Rao and the Bhavani music production team. Karan Suraj, Ravesh Sarjo, Nick Kisun, Saradindu Adhikari, and Avishkar Sona, which is available on all digital platforms. She has been performing with various bands at events and functions and has had the privilege of performing for events at venues ranging from Sun City for the weekend of the Sonu Nigam concert to Golden City for trade shows, often in the presence of high-profile guests such as the heads of Indian commissioners in South Africa, all of whom have unanimously lauded Pritisha's talent. Pritisha M performed to much acclaim at the 2017 annual Eastwick FM Freedom Day concert with styler Dashan Naidoo and popular DJ Manik Thor, who was full of praise for her after she sang at Haveli. A cherry on the top for her short singing career so far was singing at the opening act of Shreya Ghoshal at the concert at Empress Palace. When people hear her perform, they are amazed, leading to regular high demand for Pritisha M to perform at different functions and events. Pritisha M also does speech and drama classes with CJ Silly Drama Studio, where she practices her life philosophy. Do you want to tell people what your life philosophy is?
If you play it small, it doesn't serve the world. We are born to reveal the glory of God. Praises within that us.
Okay, I'm going to say it again. We'll say it together, right? If you play small, it doesn't serve the world. We are born to reveal the glory of God that is within us. Isn't that special and sweet? Pritisha M performances are backed by DJ Avesh. Please join me in welcoming the star child and highlight of this event, Pritisha M. Can we get a round of applause? And this beautiful lady, if you can please stand over here so the camera also gets you.
Sorry, the DJ is watching the stage corner, but they did.
I was fortunate enough to attend the Indian Idol's Grand Finale 11 in India earlier this year and got the opportunity to record this medley Moments of Love with the Idols band. ये मोह मोह धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जान मुझे कोई टोह टोह ना लागे किस तरह गिर आए समझे ये मोह मोह के धागे तेरी उंगलियों से थाम मुझे कोई डोह डोह ना लागे किस तरह गिर आए मुझे है रोम रोम एक तारा है रोम रोम एक तारा जो बादलों में से गुजरे ये मोह मोह की धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जान मुझे कोई टोह टोह ना लागे किस तरह के हाय मुझे Thank you. The next song is a really beautiful song that I would like to dedicate to Uncle Proven and Auntie Nirvana for all their love and support. Good job. Thank you. Meri Maa is my first original song composed by Uncle Hussain Valley and my Guruji in India, Mahesh Rao. Life doesn't come with a manual, it comes with a mother. So this song is dedicated to all mothers here today. Thank you.
Don't go away, wasn't it just beautiful? I mean, she's like an angel.
Thank you.
And she did not falter even though she had dancers around her. And you kept her composure. Where do you get all this from?
Just it comes naturally, but I also do drama school, which helps me.
Wow, this kid. You're going to go places, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, so we wish you well. We wish you really well. So please stand here because I'm going to be calling up the next speaker. But first, I'm going to give an introduction and help because I'm sure she's got some lovely words to tell you as well. So we also have, like Dharam earlier explained, the Consul General of India, that is Mrs. Anju Ranjan, Her Excellency. So I'm going to just give a quick brief about her for those that do not know her background. And she's going to say a few words to you because I think she's very mesmerized by it. She's sitting right in front. Can you see she has the VIP seats over here? I was sitting at the back. I was trying to squeeze in and then Fakir gave me that look like, no. But I'm standing right next to you now. Can you see this Fakir back? I'm standing right next to her. This cute little girl. Okay, so let's do the next introduction. So Her Excellency, Mrs. Anju Ranjan, the Consul General of India for Johannesburg, is an Indian Foreign Service Officer of 2002 batch. Now, please don't think I'm being ignorant to something. I do not know what 2002 batch is, so maybe you can also tell us and educate us on that. She joined as Consulate General of India, Edinburgh, on 13th December 26. Am I correct? Mrs. Ranjan is a gold medalist in her Master's in Chemistry, Inorganic and Complex Formation. She also studied in IIT Delhi for her MTech in Chemical Engineering. Mrs. Ranjan also holds an MBA Finance degree from Indira Gandhi National Open University in Delhi. After joining the Indian Foreign Service, she served in Indian missions in Jakarta, Kathmandu in various capacities, and as Consulate General of India in Nepal and Consulate General of India in Edinburgh, UK. At the Ministry of External Affairs, she was desk officer for Myanmar and partly for Sri Lanka. Mrs. Anju Ranjan is married to Sri Ranjan Kumar. They have 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. Please join me in giving her a very hearty welcome to this prestigious event as well.
Thank you so much, Cyril, for this kind introduction. Today's highlight is not me, but this beautiful angel, goddess, I must say that when we decorate Goddess Durga during the Navratri, I would like to decorate her like her. She is so pretty, she's so talented, and then she's so composed and calm, and she is really mesmerizing. And then I was just watching her singing. It's lovely to see those local talents like her. And as you said that she was born to be rare, she was born to be special. She is special. And I just wish her good luck in her future endeavor. As you said that she will go to many places, you will be one day like, kind of icon of singing of the world, not only India, but also in South Africa. And I feel that as we encourage the local talents, I would like to invite her to the consulate for a singing program with some of the people. And I would also look for an opportunity to send her to India in any capacity I can. And I'm here unconditionally. I declare that I'm going to promote her as much as I can, as much as is possible. God bless you, baby, and all my blessings and good wishes are with you. Thank you so much. And then not intervening into this beautiful program, please continue. And as I can see, many of her songs bring tears, many of her songs bring happiness. So please continue with the, you can say, the pendulums of emotions we are going through with you. Thank you so much, Krista. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So can I call on, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence in the beautiful speech. And thank you so much, Pritisha M. We are going to be seeing Pritisha M a little bit later with the rest of the singers we are going to be having coming through. But first, from Mr. Fakir Hassan, and I'm going to pass on to my colleague here, Mr. Riyaz Safi, to continue with this. Please give him a warm welcome.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing this Sunday afternoon? No, that doesn't sound very good. How are you doing this Sunday afternoon? There we go. Let's get the energy levels up. A photojournalist and an author. He has a career of more than 45 years, being instrumental in supporting numerous community development projects across the country through his work in print as well as electronic media. Fakir has enhanced this with his 23 books published so far to reflect a wide range of community achievements and successes. Preferring to work in the background rather than serving on boards, Fakir has received scores of accolades for this. Among his most prized ones has to be the Indian of the Year, and that is for promoting culture among all communities. Let's give him a round of applause. He also won the Nelson Mandela Leadership Award, including being inducted into the prestigious Liberty Radio Awards Hall of Fame, as well as a Lifetime Community Services Award from the Tamil Business Warriors and the Mahatma Gandhi Remembrance Organization. Let's give a hearty welcome to Mr. Fakir Hassan.
It's a long time since I've been a presenter like you, 45 years ago, as you said. I need to share a couple of secrets with you here today, if you'll allow me. The first one is that the Consul General, despite diplomatic protocol, adopted me as an elder brother earlier this year during Raksha Bandhan. So that's a very special privilege, which I don't think you've afforded anyone else.
brother in South Africa.
There you go. So sorry, Nazir, you can try, but you're not going to succeed. And then the song, as you heard, was composed by Hussein Wali. Hussein is sitting here, and earlier, while we were waiting for the program to start, we were sharing the wonderful years. We spent over, within about 20 years, right? We toured this entire country. When I was a young presenter and compere on stage, and Hussein was a budding singer, people used to garland him with banknotes. We used to get 1 rand and 5 rand notes in those days. Who here remembers those banknotes? Hey, Akka, you must be 71. So they asked me if you will allow me to share one of those stories, which also was in one of my early books called 250 Bollywood Encounters. You see, when Amitabh Bachchan came here for the very first time to South Africa, who remembers that? Akka, you must remember, you were 30 then. He came here for the very first time. We had at the Chatsworth Center 15,000 people. We had to fly him with a helicopter onto the roof. Who was there? It sounds like you were there, right? We had to fly him onto the helicopter. We got out of a helicopter because we couldn't dare take him to the ground. And then Hussein had a show on the same night that Amitabh Bachchan had a show at the stadium in Durban. Guess whose show was sold out first? Guess. Not Amitabh Bachchan. Hussein Wali's show was sold out. Maybe it was because I was a compere, I don't know. But it was sold out before Amitabh's show. We were worried initially, is somebody going to come to the City Hall when Amitabh is at the stadium? They came there and they packed out at City Hall. But now why I'm saying this is because Hussein was staying in the Maharani, what was it called? Maharani Hotel on the 24th floor. Now I have never in my life seen 10,000 Indians on the beachfront in Durban together at one time, and not one of them was watching the water. They were all watching the hotel. Because every time somebody came to the window and waved, a huge roar would go up from the ground. Now when you're on the 24th floor, you look like an ant. So you can imagine that anyone coming to the window looked like Amitabh Bachchan. So they screamed. So Hussein and I have a naughty streak in us. So I said, Hussein, let's do something. So I went to the window and I waved and I even blew a kiss. And all these women started screaming. So I was so inspired, I took out my hanky and I started waving some more. This is a true story, it's in my book. And then the hanky, the wind was strong, so my hanky blew away. I swear, if the police knew I did it, they would have arrested me. There must have been violence on the ground. About 20 women, I swear, somewhere in South Africa. Now I have a piece of my handkerchief. And I shared the story in the book, so they now know whose handkerchief they are. I don't want to waste more time. We could tell lots more stories like this, but they asked me to tell just one. So I want to share with you how, when she was just, I think 7 or 8 years old, where's Granddad? Nana, she must have been 7 or 8 when you called me, right? And you said to me, I want you to hear this. You even forgot. And I said, this girl is going to go great places, because I have never heard a child with a voice like that.
That is for sure.
And today, I'm really proud that when your granddad decided that he's going to take you under his arm with all his experience in the music world, that he's going to do it internally for the family. You are going to go very, very far. And now you're going to go even further. You're going to India again. She's been there many times, I think. Going again, but this time with a special reason, as the consultant has said, kindly to take you there. And she also whispered to me that in the programs that we have regularly at the consulate, she's going to involve you as well. So how about a cheer for both Pritisha and the consultant? I'm getting out of breath. One of the reasons I gave up being the compere is Shirin, as you heard there. So Shirin, two reasons I gave up being a compere. One was when I finally got my dentures, I had as much difficulty as you have in pronouncing those names. So that's the first reason I gave up. And the second reason was Hussein Wali, because he played pranks with me every time on the stage. Like at the Gandhi Hall, when I leave my can of Coke on the side, he can't find an ashtray, so he puts his ash in there without telling me. And then I go like this, and 200 people in the hall, I go, not very nice. So 2 reasons why I've given up company. But we're here for a special reason today. This pretty young princess. So tomorrow, she is going to be starting our virtual launch of my latest book. I'm sure many of you have seen it on Facebook. Do join us in tomorrow at 7:30. She's going to start with the first song. And we are giving something special to all those people participating, including you and Jubin. But yours will come tomorrow. So the very first one, I want to hand over here to Pritisha. You're going to be the newspaper. You're going to be the lawyer son to the bosses. Can I get back up now? Please. Hey, we must get a new camera that works faster. Thank you so much. Pritisha, I want to read this. There are several people who will be getting this. Pritisha's the first. It says Citation of Appreciation. I'll tell you just now why it's important. On this historic day of 16 November 2020, which is tomorrow, and on the occasion of the 160th anniversary of the arrival of the first indentured laborers from India in 1860 to toil on the sugarcane farms of colonial South Africa, this citation is presented to Pritisha M for her significant role, not only in the publication of the book tomorrow, but in also being a young reflectee, I call it, new word, Shire, a reflectee of the achievements and accolades which are possible in this wonderful country of ours. It is yours, and you are the generation which is going to ensure that our culture survives in this country. You are? Thank you all. Today, I should have said right at the start, happy Diwali, happy Deepavali. This morning, I was with my friends from the Swaminarayan Mandir in Mayfair. You know, today is also Chopra Pujan for the Gujaratis. Now, I know for a few years now, I always find it very funny when you go to Goddess Lakshmi and all the old guys take their books of account, you know, the ledgers and the journals. The young guys all bring their laptops for blessing. That's how it happens. No, seriously. Who's Gujarati here? Yeah, so you know all about it, right? Your husband, boyfriend, whoever also took his laptop. So that's a blessing. So may Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Durga, everyone who is special on these days of Diwali and Deepavali, bless all of us. And let's hope we get together again like this to see another wonderful performance when Pritisha turns 21 and he is the biggest star in the whole world. Thank you, Pritisha. And thank you, Shirin. I'm going to put my dentures back in so that I can tell you that the CG worked in Edinburgh. Edinburgh in Scotland. Not Edinburgh, that's in the Free State.
I'm going to laugh about this because my husband is very much South African, and I checked with him yesterday and I asked him, am I pronouncing this right? And with confidence, he told me yes. And there's he there smiling away. So I would say it's a 50-50 split in terms. And that's this beautiful lady, Keshni Yelumale. I did give an introduction on her, and we are going to be calling up Hussein Badi as well. So please give her a warm welcome. Namaste. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. It's such an honor to be here. Shri and I had many discussions this week about the program and what was happening, and I could just hear the excitement and enthusiasm. To our beautiful host, Nivana, I just saw you sitting in the front. Thank you for hosting all of us. Your home is absolutely beautiful. To the lady of the moment, congratulations for bringing all of us together today. So well done. I see some familiar faces, people stepping away. The young boy and the little girl, or not little girl, the beautiful young lady that was dancing earlier is also former Miss India South Africa, Shivani. Congratulations and well done. I actually saw, and also congratulations to Nivana's handsome boy. I actually saw the video a few days ago on Shivani's Instagram, and I thought, wow, what a firstly inspirational song, and what a stunning dance, not realizing I actually would be here today and would meet Pritisha myself, so congratulations once again. Let me get to it. Hussein Valley has been performing for many years, born in Brits, Pretoria,
He lived there all his life and started playing the guitar at the age of 6. Playing the keyboard and singing seemed to follow naturally, and Valley made his professional debut in 1988 for Sun International. He credits Ahmed Musa for helping him to launch his career. Valley has toured South Africa extensively, performing at venues such as Walco Sun and Sun City Super Bowl. Other countries he has performed in include Uganda, Congo, Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Mauritius, Hong Kong, and the list goes on. Hussein Valley is passionate about South African musicians promoting local talent and artists. Let's give a warm welcome to Hussein Valley.
Good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all keeping well, but I see some very sulky faces. Cheer up a little bit. I think I should cheer you up a little. You know, we were coming from Brits, myself and my wife, driving in the car. I will be sitting down because I got a back problem a little bit. As we were coming and we saw a troop of baboons crossing over. And she tells me, "There's your family." I say, "Yeah. The big one, my father-in-law, other one, my mother-in-law," and so on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I made you happy now. All right, speaking of Gujarati, you all understand Gujarati around here. Gujarati wala, right? I'm also Gujarati as well. So I come from Surat, my grandparents. So the guy actually came into a shop and asked him, "Mahesh bhai kache." So this India guy from India says, "Gan fati." So he smacked him, "Koni gan fati." But the poor guy tried to say, "He's gone for tea." I said, "Gan fati." Ladies and gentlemen, the song that I'm about to do now for you is a song that I've written in 1993-94. With the help of the late legend Safi Siddiqui, when I lost my dad. It's a song that says, "Akela tu aaya hai, akela chala gaya, khushiyan leke aaya tha, aansu deke chala gaya." And when Dharam asked me to be here today, I said, okay, what I'll do, I'll remake the music again with the loops and that I got from India. I mean, the masters are there, and that's how I recreated the music. So I want you to listen to that, and then thereafter, I've got a totally South African song which they say proudly South African. It's in Zulu, in Gujarati, Hindi, Afrikaans, and English. That I will sing afterwards for you.
यादें छोड़ के जाने वाले, यादें अब तो साथी हैं, बीते दिनों की ये तस्वीरें रोते दिल बहलाती हैं। अकेला तो आया है, अकेला चला गया, खुशियाँ लेके आया, आंसू दे के चला गया, जिंदगी का सफर है ये कैसा सफर, क्यों भरी बहार में फूल वो मुरझा गया। यादें छोड़ के जाने वाले, यादें अब तो साथी है, बीते दिनों की ये तस्वीरें रोते दिल बहलाती है। यादें छोड़ के जाने वाले, यादें अब तो साथी है, बीते दिनों की ये तस्वीरें रोते दिल बहलाती है। दूर नजरों से हो कल तलक जो दिल में था, जिससे था दिल आशना, चला गया। अकेला तू आया है, अकेला चला गया, खुशियाँ लेके आया था, आंसू दे के चला गया।
The next verse, listen attentively.
कैसे सबको समझाए, मौत की गोद में सोने वाले, ऐसे लोग नहीं मिलते हैं जो लौट के वापस आने वाले। कैसे सबको समझाए, मौत की गोद में सोने वाले, ऐसे लोग नहीं मिलते हैं जो लौट के वापस आने वाले। एक मुसाफिर था, साथ कुछ दिन रहा, वक्त पूरा हुआ, चला गया। अकेला तू आया है, अकेला चला गया, खुशियाँ लेके आया था, आंसू दे के चला गया। जिंदगी का सफर है ये कैसा सफर, क्यों भरी बहार में फूल वो मुरझा गया, हमसे चला गया, हमसे चला गया।
Shukriya. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a comedy song. It's also one of my originals. and it's done in all the languages, from Hindi, Gujarati, English, and Afrikaans, based on a popular English beat. So you're welcome to enjoy yourself.
Down in Durban where the nights are grey and the fun never stops every night and day. I took a trip in my Cabriolet for a lekker holiday. Arey o meto bhag ya chobak se आया मैं दरबार में मैंने देखा एक पार्टी तो मैंने पूछा हाउ डू यू डू उसने पूछा मेरा नाम क्या है तो मैंने कहा इट्स पटेल पापड़ी घूमने चला दरबार में हाथ वही लड़की से how hectic got the news so fast. He came speeding down Marine Parade, holding a pitch stick in his hands, and this is what he said to me. Hey, Patel Papri Mara Hat Malakri, Lakri Pochi to Patel Chochi, Toiri ne पूरा बाटे फिर मुझे भगाया वहाँ से. Let me hear your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy yourself. How are we going through? Down in Durban where the nights are gray and the fun never stops every night and day. I took a trip in my Cabriolet for a lekker holiday. मैं तो भाग गया दरबार से गया मैं ज़ुलूलैंड. मैंने देखा एक प्रति तो मैंने पूछा हाउ डू यू डू. उसने पूछा मेरा नाम क्या है तो मैंने कहा इट्स छापालाना. घूमने चला ज़ुलूलैंड में हाथ वही लड़की से. How hectic got the news so far. He came speeding down from Chaka's club, holding a shambok in his hands, and this is what he said to me. Evena chabalala, uye chuchi, yekenda mfana wame, amba. Nina kushaya wa mujhe bhagaya wahan se. Louder. Down in Durban where the nights are gray and the fun never stops every night and day. I took a trip in my Cabriolet for a lekker holiday. मैं तो भाग गया ज़ुलूलैंड से आया मैं जोहानिसबर्ग. मैंने देखा एक प्रति तो मैंने पूछा हाउ डू यू डू. उसने पूछा मेरा नाम क्या है तो मैंने कहा oh I love you. उसके घर फिरने गया, मम्मी डैडी से मैं मिला. उसके डैडी ने फिर इजाजत दी, मैंने उससे शादी की. एक अफरा ये मैं सुन गया मैं on honeymoon. एक अफरा ये मैं सुन गया मैं on honeymoon. Let me hear you. Now you go, right? Yeah, man. you, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. All the best.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up once again for Hussein Valley. I'm not sure when last I heard a song like that. Sure, it's been ages, eh? But brilliantly, definitely a trip down memory lane indeed. Right now, the hospitality that you received today is warmly extended by our host, the glamorous and the generous Mrs. Nirvana Naidoo. Nirvana is from KZN and comes from a large and loving family, immersed in culture and promotion of several forms of art. Nirvana is the owner of the successful Indian cuisine in Mulbarton. Despite being a year old, her business has flourished into a household name. This is because of her generosity she extends to all her customers. Nirvana has completed a social work degree, an apt choice as she is a person who cares deeply about community, and many people here today have been touched by her care as well. If you're one of those, let's give her a big round of applause. She has also successfully ventured into several businesses, including jewelry sales and catering. Her first love, aside from her beautiful family, is definitely art and entertainment. During her time at events coordinator of Aspen, Nirvana organized several festivals of note that extremely successful Aspen Festival of Lights. Right now, let's welcome Mrs. Nirvana Naidoo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I was in my doing, heard my name. So. But firstly and foremostly, welcome. Welcome to my home. I stand here and I'm going to represent my husband in whatever I have to say this afternoon. Today is about easy, change, living more gorgeous, my darling. Oh, yes. So perfect. I have to tell you how our relationship started because it's got to a point where it's so beautiful. So 2 months ago, Shivani WhatsApped me and she says, Auntie Nirvana, can we film a movie at your house? Without thinking, without asking Poovan, which I always do, I said, yes, absolutely. I know I'm working, and I said, okay, fine. You're going to make a movie. Shivani is here. I'm fine with that. She will see to everything. And that was the start. And it's been a beautiful journey. This child's amazing. Poovan only came that afternoon after all the filming was done. And she ended up performing for us in a whole lot of songs. And he was in shock. We were mesmerized the entire day. Is Dharamji. I think he's busy in the front. Thank you very much. You've brought so much into my life. We always meet people on a day-to-day, and every person, and I always say this, every person that passes through my life enriches my life. My family, my friends, my customers that have become family. So thank you to everyone. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It's not about me hosting. It's what you've brought to my house, you brought to my home. To see the community stalwarts, Mr. Fakir Hussain, Mr. Hussain Wali. I have a short story. I'm not surprised Mr. Wali was here performing so brilliantly like always and supporting this beautiful young child, because he's always been of that character. When my little sister used to dance, he used to run up on stage and carry her. He used to be so excited. And once he went on stage and he turned money for her. So these are all treasured memories my mom and my family and all of us had. Thank you very much. You brought a lot of joy to us. Preeti, my darling, you are amazing. You've touched everyone here. You astound us with your talent, your pint size for this incredible voice. You definitely and also, my darling, I wish you nothing but the best. Uncle Ruben and I will always support you, no matter how old you are, how old we are, but we will always be here for you. Thank you, my darling. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to congratulate and wish her well to the star of the show. And like I say, I would like to bless you and tell you you will be going very far in life. But remember one word I forgot to tell you about your mother. माँ एक फूलों की तरह होती है जो अपनी परिवार को हंसाती है. And you must say, माँ, you ask God, या खुदा मेरी एक दुआ कबूल कर ले. Oh God, accept my one wish. मेरी माँ की सारी दुआएं कबूल फरमा. Accept all my mother's wishes for me. Thank you.
Thank you for the lovely words, Mr. Valley. I have to say, I totally agree with Nirvana, definitely an old soul. But Nirvana, we can also feel the love here today. So once again, thank you. I'm going to introduce Suraj Jiwan, the voice of Bollywood Aapke Suraj. Suraj Jiwan has been entertaining South Africans and international audiences for the past decade, from private and corporate functions to large events. His performances have ranged from large events to exclusive private and corporate functions. At all, he receives standing ovations from his audiences. His sets are characterized by the energy which clearly flows out of his many fans. Suraj's Suraj's voice and rockstar looks are an instant attraction to his audiences and carries a repertoire of countless Bollywood classics. Suraj has performed with many international Bollywood singers like Kumar Sanu, Udit Narayan, Sonu Nigam, Shan, Abhijit Sawant, Alka Yagnik, Shreya Ghoshal, Shweta Pandit, Rahat Feta Ali Khan, Neeraj Sridhar, Pankaj Udas, Kunal Ganjawala, Salim Sulaiman, Bapi Lahari, Adnan Sami, Benny Diyal, Arjit Singh, Sanam Puri ZTV stars, and delivered live performances in prominent venues around South Africa, whilst also providing top quality sound and lights. We also want to thank you to Nazir from GlowTv that he calls Pops. He is GlowTv's singing sensation. Let's give it up for Aapke Suraj.
Thank you. The song is on request. Hope you guys enjoy.
जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा. लोके जमाना चाहे, लोके बुलाए, तुमको आना पड़ेगा. जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा. तरसती निगाहों ने आवाज दी है, मोहब्बत की राहों में आवाज दी है. जाने हया जाने अदा छोड़ो तरसाना, तुमको आना पड़ेगा. जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा, ये माना हमें जैसे जाना पड़ेगा। अरे लो समझ लो तुमने जब भी पुकारा हमको आना पड़ेगा, जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा। Thank you. 100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। सदियों से तुझसे मिलने जिया बेकरार था, जिया बेकरार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। 100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। Well, let's get the hands together. तुम्हारू खाना करो मेरी जान चल जाती है, तुम हंसती रहती हो कोई तो बिजली से चमक जाती है। तुम्हारू खाना करो मेरी जान चल जाती है, तुम हंसती रहती हो कोई तो बिजली से चमक जाती है। मुझे जीत जीत दिल भर तेरा इंतजार था, तेरा इंतजार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। 100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा। Thank you. Can anyone guess what song is this? A beautiful classic. Yeah. This is a favorite to Nirvana, my friend. This one's for you, man. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है, कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है, कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए, कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए। तो अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं, तो अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं, तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए, तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए। कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है, कि जैसे बजती हो शहनाइयाँ सीना हो कि जैसे बजती हो शहनाइयाँ सीना हो, सुहाग रात है वो घट उठा रहा हूँ मैं। सुहाग रात है वो घट उठा रहा हूँ मैं। सिमट रही है तुझसे मारते अपनी बाहों में। सिमट रही है तुझसे मारते अपनी बाहों में। कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है। Thank you. Shukriya. All right. I have one more song. I think so. Yeah. This next song is a beautiful song by Arjit Singh. It's a new song. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. A favorite too many, yes. All right, this one's for you. And to all the lovely ladies out in the house today. If you know the song, please sing it out. Baju Nigeria, 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 tere Baju Nigeria, 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 tere Baju Nigeria, 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 tere Baju Nigeria. मैं तेरे समझा कि मैं तेरे बिना लगता है जी। मैं तेरे समझा कि मैं तेरे बिना लगता है जी। तू की जाए प्यार मेरा मैं तेरा इंतजार तेरा। तू दिल तो यूं जान मेरी मैं तेरे समझा कि मैं तेरे बिना लगता है जी। तू की जाए प्यार मेरा मैं तेरा इंतजार तेरा। तू दिल तो यूं जान मेरी मैं तेरे समझा कि मैं तेरे बिना लगता है जी। मेरे दिल में चुन ले याद मेरे दिल दियारा। तू जो मेरे यार तू रहता तुझ पे मेरी आशा जीना मेरा है तेरा जी मैं तेरा तेरे सुनत बार तेरा। मैं तेरा इंतजार तेरा। दिल तो यूं जान मेरी मैं तेरे समझा कि मैं तेरे बिना लगता है। चंगा नहीं फिरता बिना चंगा नहीं फिरता बिना गाड़ी तेरे जोड़ के मैं बड़ा पछताया था। मैं बड़ा पछताया था नाल तेरे जोड़ के। जिया तेरे बाजू मेरे दिल ने चुन लिया मेरे दिल दिया। तू जो मेरे नाल तू रहता तुझ पे मेरी आशा जीना मेरा बोले तेरा मैं खड़ा तुझसे बार मेरा मैं खड़ा इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तो यूं जान मेरी मैं तेरे समझा मैं तेरे बिना गिरता Thank you. Thank you so much. Shukriya, thank you.
Thank you, Suraj. That was absolutely amazing. I'm now going to introduce DJ Avesh, and please excuse my pronunciation. Since 2016, Avishkar Sona, famously known as DJ Avesh, is undoubtedly one of the most versatile rising artists in the industry. He has a constant evolving sound that caters to his diverse audience in a fashion that can only be described as a harmonious and electric experience. With over 13 years of being in the trade, DJ Avesh is a South African who is also a music producer, composer, and remixer. He has quickly made a mark in both the local and international sector. He has worked with prominent musicians such as Kinks of Charles with Attitude, Coolie Mac USA, as well as one of the pioneers of house music, Keith Thompson from New York. Achieving second place in the Shake Ya Kang Kalang World Remix Competition, his skill has caught his attention of USA and Bollywood. DJ Avesh has made TV appearances on various shows, ETV's Step Up or Step Out, Saffron TV, and Eastern Mosaic. His music genres include house, remixes, Afrikaans, Bollywood, open format, hip-hop, R&B, fusion, commercial, Amapiano, Afro House, and Kwaito. Let's give it up for DJ Avesh.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing tonight? Cool, my name is DJ Avesh, local South African Indian remix producer and DJ. And this next song that we're going to play is my remix that I submitted for the Shake Your Kankalang competition, which was held in New York, and it was an international remix competition for DJs around the world to enter. I submitted my remix and won second place in the world.
she love husband, me no want no exchange. Oh my love, you give me and you want. If she love husband, me no want no exchange.
Wow, wow, wow. Priscilla, you are very good. Well, right now, I'm going to be introducing, let's give them a big round of applause before we continue. I think that was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to introduce the founder and executive director of SA Hindus, director of Electro, online media columnist, as well as the Globe Post and Health Matters, motivational speaker, Reiki master, marketing, as well as social media specialist, and a Hindu priestess. Organizations she's associated with is the Health Grade International, Congress of Business and Economics, Scorpio, Global Post, and International Photojournalist. Let's welcome Lucy Sigerman.
Hi Riaz, thank you so much for that lovely introduction.
You're welcome.
Namaste, good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum, universal greetings to everyone. To the Gujarati community, I'd like to wish you Saal Mubarak, a very happy new year to you guys. I hope that this coming year is a better year for you and also all of us. So you must be wondering what's my association with Pritisha M. I had the opportunity of working with her on a few projects, and I got to know her more than just the singer that you know. I got to know the young girl that goes to school, that has a family. And I think in order for anyone to be as successful as she is, one of the key things that any person requires is discipline. And discipline doesn't come easy. I know although I'm an adult, I can be naughty sometimes. We think we're going to eat healthy, we think we're going to wake up early, we think we're going to do all good things, and it just doesn't happen. But I must say with Pritisha, I'm absolutely impressed. She wakes up early, she does her exercises, she does her studies, everything required to be a successful young girl. And I think my message to all of you today here is Pritisha is not just her parents' child. She's the child of a community. And I was having a chat with Nazir Bhai and Shireen outside, and what we were saying that in order for us to grow and for young talent to grow, it's important that we all support each other. So whatever you have that you can bring to the table, I know Anisha Ben helps quite a bit, whatever you can bring to the table to assist, that would help. I see a lot of my brothers, a few of my sisters from the media space here. I see singers, musicians here that I know. It's good to see people promoting young talent. And in South Africa, you know, tomorrow we're going to be 160 years. It's no use us complaining nothing's happened or there's no opportunity for us Indians. I think we need to support each other. And Pritisha is a huge example of that. So whatever you have that you can help this young girl with, whether it's a bursary, whether it's overseas opportunity, whether it's other places that she can go to, whether it's corporate or anywhere, please contact her family. Her grandfather, Dharam Suraj, has been huge things to help her and promote her. But let's not just let it be his baby. Let's make Pritisha ours and let us all support young talent. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lucy. That was brilliant. Thank you, and inspirational as well. Right now, I'd like to call a lady that's been a special part of this family as well. And I'm looking right into Mrs. Priscilla Suraj. Suraj, rather. Please, can you come to the front? You have to. I'm going to come fetch you there. We want her in the front, don't we? Dharam says should get her to the front, just to say that everyone sees the behind Dharam as well. So while Dharam's going to do the special vote of thanks, we'd like you to be here as well. How about saying a few words?
No thanks.
No thanks. Okay. Let's give a big round of applause to the beautiful family and over to Dharam to do the vote of thanks. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thank you. Behind every successful man, there's a woman, am I right? My wife puts up a lot, for us to be musicians and get food, get the love, and everything. I mean, she's just amazing. By the way, my wife is also a singer. So the talent really comes in the family from all of us. My kids are singers as well. My youngest daughter sang for Shah Rukh Khan at 45,000 in Doctor Stadium as well. We're going to do the vote of thanks. I know it's late. Thank you to everybody for sticking with us till late. Pritisha is going to say a few words and then I'll take over.
I never thought I could reach here at this age. I would like to say a heartfelt thank you to my entire family, my parents and my grandparents for all their love and support, especially my Nana for believing in me, supporting me in making my dream a reality, and my Gurujis and everyone who made this video and evening a success. Thank you to Uncle Poovan and Auntie Nirvana again for all you have done for me. The night isn't over yet and we are going to entertain you. So we hope you enjoy our songs and please watch my video before leaving. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Our first thank you goes to Poovan Naidoo family. Will Auntie Nirvana and Poovan come on stage, please? Thank you. Hussain Valley, would you please come up? For composing such a beautiful song. Our video producer is not here. Keith Kogan-Modley, he did a great job. You're going to watch the video tonight. Shivani Gavandi for acting and taking the part of her mother and creating the dance for the song with Desi Motion team of dancers, and Sudarshan Naidoo. Shivani, please come forward. Is Nazir from GlowTv here? Please can you come forward? For all the support you've given Pritisha, we appreciate it. And thank you for sending your team to record this event. And we hope to see the broadcast very, very soon. Is he around? Whilst we're waiting for Nazir to come on, a special thanks to all the presenters, speakers, singers, Vishal from Jain, YM for sponsoring the sound, Amit Purvacharan, and Santosh Prasad for assisting with streaming. This event has been live on Facebook, YouTube. Thank you, and we learned a lot from you guys today. Thank you so much for your support. The media, the consulate, everybody from the media that's come here, thank you so much for making the time. Lastly, not lastly, I want to say thank you to every guest for bearing with us. We started off late, but being here, we appreciate your support and your presence today. And lastly, to my family, thank you for all the support and love that you give Pritisha in a career, and let's continue to do that. Thanks. We got Nazir coming on. He's going to make some commitment about airplay and video, but come forward. I don't know if you heard what I said, Nazir. Thank you for all the support, for playing the video, sending your troop to record today. Would love to see Uncle Nazir. Would love to see this launch edited and broadcast. It would be so nice. Thank you so much. You want to say a few words? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a few more songs. Those want to chill out, hang on. We're going to do some songs. Hussein Valley needs to leave. He's going to Brits, and we don't want him to travel too late. I think he should come do his first songs before he disappears. Pretty's going to sing you some nice songs. I'd love you to hear an English song that she's going to sing just now. Hussein, are you around? It's coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, popular song of Kishore Kumar, If I Leave. So you can sing. Sure, all of you know Kishore Kumar songs. So let's enjoy ourselves. Ye Sham Mastani.
शाम मस्तानी मजबूर किए जा तुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए ये शाम मस्तानी मजबूर किए जाए तुझे दो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए रहती है तू मेरे पास आती नहीं होठों पे तेरे कभी प्यार आती नहीं ऐसा लगे जैसे कि तू हंस के जहर कोई पिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे तो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर किए जाए बात जब मैं करूं मुझे रोकती है क्यों तेरी मीठी नजर मुझे रोकती है क्यों तेरी हया तेरी शर्म तेरी कसम मेरे होठ सिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए तुझे तो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर किए जाए टूटी हुई तकदीर कैसे कोई होश कैसे है तस्वीर कैसे कोई तेरी हया बन के जुबान लेकिन तेरे पैगाम दिए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे तो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर किए जाए शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए मुझे तो कोई खींचे तेरी ओर किए जाए Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Shukriya. Nice being here with you for the day. Hope to entertain you in the next PDP one after the program. Thank you. Shukriya.
ये मोह मोह के धागे तेरे उंगलियों से जा उलझे कोई टोह टोह ना लागे किस तरह के रहा ये सुलझे
आपका नाम मेरा तराना और नहीं इन चुपती पलकों के सिवा दिल का ठिकाना और नहीं जगता नहीं आँखों पे कोई हाय ऐसे नहाए भरा कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के कहनाए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए अपना ही साया देख के तुम जान जहां शर्मा गए अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है तुम तो अभी से घबरा गए मेरा क्या होगा सोचो तो जरा दिल तुमको ही चाहे तो क्या कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के नाए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए यूं तो अकेला भी अक्सर फिर के संभल सकता हूँ मैं तुम जो पकड़ लो हाथ मेरा दुनिया बदल सकता हूँ मैं मांगा है तुम्हें दुनिया के लिए अब खुद ही सनम फैसला कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के नाए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए ओ मेरे दिल के Thank you. Thank you. Are you waking up now?